My brothers and sisters, hey, I just want to share a quick word with you about the power and authority that's been given to us by the Father. Luke 10:17, Jesus said to the disciples, he said, "Behold, for I have given you the power and the authority to trample the serpent and the scorpion and over all of the power of the enemy." Um, in other words, if you receive this power and you know how to use it, there's nothing that can come against you. In fact, when you're declaring and decreeing and speaking Psalm 91 and Luke 10:17 over your home, I believe with everything I have that the demonic forces don't even want to look in the direction of your home. Even you can even speak things like, "Father, I declare that even if they look in the direction of my home, that they'll be maced, they'll be pepper spray. They can't see. They'll lose their sight. They'll suffocate. They don't want it. They'll move on. They'll go somewhere else. Okay, they don't want to mess with a house that has angelic protection and authority. Okay." But I just want to share a vision that I actually had about Luke 10:17. It happened in the middle of a worship session at a men's group that I go to. We have a little worship session. We put on the YouTube playlist, and all the men get together and just worship for like 45 minutes. And Luke 10:17 is something that I really got a hold of like 2 years ago, and I received it. This is my verse, and I've been rolling in it for 2 years, and God continues to give me revelation about it and how powerful it is. And so, anyways, we all know the power of our words. I mean, God spoke and he created the earth and the universe. And this is the same power he's given to us. The power of the tongue. Jesus spoke to the fig tree and cursed it and it died. Okay, so Jesus is setting an example of the power of our words and our speech, especially when it's got that rhema activation. And so during this worship session, I was praying, or I was worshiping, and God showed me an image, an illustration of what the power, how it works. So in this vision, while I'm worshiping, I saw this. It's like this crazy far off world or planet I was standing on, and I was standing at the bottom on the ground, and behind me was this huge tower, and the tower was purple. It was really pretty, but it was very tall. Like it was like a half mile, 3/4 of a mile tall. And it was behind me, and it was so tall. And at the very top of this tower, if you looked up, there's like this radio, some type of radio transmitter that just shot off signals and frequencies. Okay, so the way it worked was, I was at the bottom of this tower, this little tiny me, at the very bottom of this massive, powerful thing behind me that had like a sense of life and power and electricity in it. And when I would speak, my words would go up this tower and all the way to the top of the tower. And at the top, it was almost like Jesus the King was sitting up there. And whatever I said, he would repeat and echo. And when he spoke, it would go out like a frequency and with a great power, like boom, every word. And God showed me, he's basically saying, when I said I give you the power and authority, I'm honoring what you say. Like, I'm speaking on behalf of you. Like, this is the type of power and authority I've given to you. I know this sounds so, it's not about arrogance or anything. This is biblical. This is scriptural. God gave us this power and authority to use our tongue and our words. But anyways, so the takeaway from this thing was, when I spoke, my words went up this power pole of sorts and went all the way to the top, and then Jesus would repeat what I would say, or God would repeat what I would say. And when he spoke, that's when the power and authority went out, and it was like a radio out into the open. And he was just showing me, it's actually obviously it's my power and authority that I'm honoring when you speak. And it was very profound, it was very powerful, and I've never forgot, I'll never forget something like that he showed me. And I just want to remind you guys, what we say, what we say with our tongue is so powerful, and this is totally grounded in scripture. Good or bad, we can start some forest fires with some of the words we say, and we can also build up. We can build people up with just a few words. Even a random stranger, if you say the right words to someone on the street, I mean, it'll change the whole course of their life, especially if they're spirit-filled words. So Luke 10:17, it's power and authority. It's real. It's been given to us, guys, and let's utilize this in these last few days and hours, because we're going home soon. All right.